We back, and we doing this shit right. That's the bottom fucking line. First and foremost, loyalty. That is our foundation. Betrayal is not tolerated. Full stop. Understood?
Yep.
After I saw everything fall apart since I've been gone, that means that clearly, while we did build something good, the foundations were weak. I don't fuck with that. The fact that this shit fell apart the minute I was gone says a lot about what I did wrong. I mentioned this briefly before. Our initial vision was to bring up flag members to be mentored into becoming leaders in their own right. Create your own crews, run your own jobs. That shit should have been able to carry on with me not here. It didn't. That means I failed you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm not gonna fail you this time. That means that I am gonna be working my fucking ass off to understand where you guys' weaknesses are and where your strengths are. And I want to get the most out of each of you. I want you to be thinking about, what do I do that I need to do better? What do I do that's good? If you got something you need help with, reach out and say it, because I ain't going to be able to fix no problems that I don't know about. Understood?
Yep.
This shit right here is about building a fucking legacy that outlasts me, you, anyone. Every decision we make, every alliance we make, every conflict that we take part in should contribute to the long-term vision that we have for this shit. This is more than just a collection of random motherfuckers off the streets. We looking to make waves. With that being said, structure is important. I am your leader. Anybody got a problem with that?
Nope.
O-Dog right here is my half-brother. If O-Dog speaks and tells you some shit, you listen, as has been very clearly demonstrated today. Does anybody not understand? Good. You two right here got your flags. You two right here flag members. That means the respect, the authority, the reputation of the Ballas rests on your shoulders. Every time you talk to anybody, you are talking to them as a member of the Ballas, and motherfuckers are gonna know it. That means you keep this shit G. We can't be getting known as some soft motherfuckers. Even if you can't shoot, at least act like it. For God's sakes. Yes, there's times for fun, but you gotta be able to read a room, and I know that you two can. That's good. I know you can as well, O-Dog. We got a good group of ballers right here. Us four, Jacks, that's all we need to get going again. Simple. As far as members, I want you guys to start thinking about who can you get in your crews? Who can you build up? Who can you get around you where, if we're not around, who can you do jobs with? Who can you call on? Who can you do different shit with? Of course, when we're around, we want to do shit together. So we need to make sure that your crews that you're recruiting and people that you're bringing around you are going to be able to do shit together, and they're not going to need you to hold their hands. If you're not interested in leading a crew like that, then maybe a flag don't suit your face. If you ain't interested in keeping it gangster and actually living this shit, then maybe a flag don't suit your face. You don't need to be a member of this shit to be involved in this shit. You could be a shadow member. We could have some shadows. We could have some associates. We could have some crews. That don't mean that we don't fuck with you. That just don't mean that you a baller. That's simple. That's not an insult. That's just the truth. Understood?
Yep.
And this sort of shit that I'm saying right here ain't just directed to you. It's also directed for you to understand and for you to live. For you guys to know. If you guys got to take this shit over at any moment, you got to understand that these are the values that we hold. If I go away again, this shit goes to O-Dog. Is that understood?
Yep.
Now, with your crews and people that you bring around and people that you do jobs with, they cannot be repping purple unless I say yes. If I say yes, we can give them some shoes. Cool. Have them as crew members. And then we'll take the very best that we can see potential for leadership. They're the motherfuckers that'll get flagged. If you ain't got a potential to be a leader and to really be somebody that's going to hold this shit on your shoulders, be somebody that I trust with our reputation, with every part of my body, then they ain't getting a flag. Simple. And that don't mean that I don't fuck with them. It's just another level to it. You dig?
Oh, yeah.
Questions? Good. Chumash? Fuck Chumash. I asked Issa, she's thinking about selling the house? We'll think about it. If we can get like a couple $1 million for that turf and that house, then fuck yeah. But at the end of the day, that decision is Issa's. It's her house, and it always has been. Fudge. This shit with Kelly, Hobbs, the rest of them, very good for us. What we had in Porter is our foundations that we had in the first place. So having anything like that again would be perfect. I would love that. So we're going to move on that. If we're not around, Even if we are around, sometimes it's good to go do jobs with those guys. Get tapped in, all right? I want you building up your connections. Also, something that's very important to me is not being fucking stupid with this shit, not being in everybody's face, not being boastful and bragging. That's why I keep it casual, old dog, I'm not trying to have us on the yellow pages advertising that we're a fucking gang. That makes no sense. The same with Twitter. Fuck Twitter, to be honest. Unless it's incredibly useful and it's the only way that you think you can get something done, don't be using it, man. Let's do this shit smart. Let's not be stupid, egotistical, boastful, bragging. Fuck that. We're taking this shit serious. We're not some fucking Twitter gangsters. We're not some fucking yellow page gangsters. The fuck is that? If you got something to advertise, it better not be the gang. Understood?
Yep.
We deal word of mouth. If there's somebody you trust, you let them know. But when it comes to wearing your flags and shit, make sure you're only wearing your flags and masks when you're doing jobs. So right now, no need to be wearing a flag, Jesse. You good. We all know you. We ain't doing no criminal shit right now. That's how we moving from now on. I know I play around a lot, but sometimes I'm gonna turn on that switch. And you guys gotta start understanding when the fuck the switch turns on. I told Fredo on the radio he ain't fucking around. I meant that shit and this shit happens still. That's how shit goes bad. If you don't see the switch, you don't understand it, that's how shit can go south. And I'm gonna be real with you. Consequences are fucking real. You're gonna have to deal with it sometimes. And if you ain't prepared to deal with consequences, then you ain't prepared to be in this gang. Understood?
Yeah.
Good. Also, I want to get you businesses rolling. Let's make this shit look legit. Give the cops something to know us by that's not just, oh, they some petty thugs. Fuck that. Your mechanic business with your cars and shit, that's perfect, Frenchie. Yeah. Oh, dog, I'm going to get you involved heavily with this fighting championship stuff I'm going to be doing. Jesse, which one you more interested in, the car shit or the fighting championship shit? Or both?
I mean, I can do both.
All right, sweet. We're all going to help each other. And I am going to help you with that shit as well. But I've obviously got a lot to think about. I want you taking the reins on that, Frenchie. If you need help, you ask for it. I'm not going to just take the reins on it at all. That's all you.
Yep, got it.
Perfect. Now, we got that connect I told you about. Everybody in here know who the connect is. But I want it running through me and Jax. Jax set that shit up. Anything you need, that sort of shit. You want to middleman that stuff? You want to get your connections like that? Run it through us. And then we're going to do it right. I don't want to hear no, oh yeah, I sold 3 AKs over the fucking phone. That's some bullshit. We do it right. We do it different. We make some waves. Same shit with the coke. I want to start dealing that shit. I want to start getting our hands in there. If there's somebody that you trust that you think might be a cokehead, let them know that you got some of that if they need it. Don't be too brass and too boastful about it. The same shit goes for everything. All right? There's ways to do this. Does anybody have anything else to say? Now is the time.
You know, I'll say something. You see the flag y'all got in your pocket right now?
Yep.
Or nobody around the city wants what's best for you except whoever has that flag too. You know what I mean? So whatever could be said, whatever could be done, at the end of the day, we all family, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's all it is. Just remember, we family. And we going to help each other. We're going to build this shit up again. It's going to be sparkling.
Frenchie?
I'm bright like a diamond.
What's up, boss?
What you thinking?
Honestly, when no one else is around and me and Jesse tried to hold it together, we tried our best, but we couldn't get it going. I told you last week, I'll follow you regardless, so I'm all in.
Jesse?
Hey, I'm in the same boat. Only ones who ever really cared are the people in there's room. To be honest. And Jax. Jax here in spirit.
Yeah, he is. All right. If we willing to do this shit the right way, then we can do it and we can do it big. Just gotta watch how he goes. That's all. You saw what that shit'll do to you today. That's everything that I had. If anybody got any questions, any other shit that I need to know about, any shit that anybody needs to know about, any stuff we need to catch up on.
Hey, look, you can give that Pedro dude my phone number. Let him give me a call. Let's see. And I'll go see him alone. It's not even that big of a deal, you know what I mean?
Do I even have your freaking number?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm like a ghost, man. I got a flip phone.
That's Freddie's number right there.
There you go.
I'll call him in a little bit.
That's the number I got for O-Dog, Jesse.
You got O-Dog's number now?
7800.
7800, yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Anything else need to be said or done?
Nah,